This is your permission to procrastinate. Procrastinate if you want to fail. Procrastinate if you want to have no success. Procrastinate if you don't want to learn anything. Procrastinate if you want to feel fed up at the end of the day that you haven't done anything. Procrastinate to have no friends. Procrastinate, procrastinate, procrastinate. This is your permission to procrastinate. Did you actually click on a link called permission to procrastinate and think we were going to let you get away with that? This is the Make Happen method. The thing is, we lied. This is not permission to procrastinate. There. The thing is, we lied. This is not permission to procrastinate. This is 10 reasons. No, not even 10 reasons. This is 10 ideas. No, it's not 10 ideas. This is 10 ways to stop procrastinating. Yes, today we're going to be looking at 10 ways, 10 brilliant ways, not like 10 clickbaity. Now, this isn't 10 kind of clickbaity ways.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
Each one of these things will have a real impact on stopping you procrastinating. So, number one, why do we procrastinate? I assert there's one key reason why we procrastinate. We are terrified of getting things wrong. If you had a little voice in your head that was saying, yes, this is amazing, what you're doing is great.
You are doing great.
You're doing fabulous.
You are amazing.
You would probably never procrastinate. The reason that you procrastinate is you're looking to get things right. You're looking for You're looking for perfection. So give up trying to reach for perfection. Embrace making mistakes and trying stuff out and getting it wrong probably quite often, and you will stop procrastinating. And when you stop procrastinating, you will start to develop and learn and succeed in the kinds of ways you want to. And then number two is time. You can't buy more time. You can't earn more time in any kind of way. Time is passing and you're using it up.
Time is precious.
So you want to think about when you're procrastinating, you're using up this absolutely scarce resource.
It's all gone.
Where is it?
Where the hell is it?
Where is it?
It doesn't matter whether you're poor or whether you're a millionaire, time is a limited resource. Give yourself some kind of pressure. I didn't want to say pressure, that seems mean. You want to treat your time like it's very, very precious.
Precious.
You know, like there's only a certain number of diamonds on this planet, you only have a certain amount of time. Absolutely limited.
The countdown is not helping.
Doesn't matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how clever you are.
I will admit you are pretty clever.
You are limited in terms of the amount of time you're going to be on this planet. Treat that time like
Diamonds.
Next is number three, which is having done versus doing. We've talked about it before, but one of the things that creatives get caught up in is thinking of having done whatever it is. So thinking of finishing the album, thinking of finishing the film.
When I am finished, it will be truer than life.
Thinking about what that looks like rather than the steps along the way. The thing about the steps along the way is that it's not all fun. The idea of completing is, joy, everyone loves what I've done.
I win!
If we can give up trying to get things done and just focus on, okay, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? What am I doing next? And taking small steps towards finishing something. So not focusing on the finishing, but
Focus on the journey.
you will find doing this stops the procrastinating. It's just like, what I do in life is that I take steps. That's what you do. Number four, this is a big one. Stop making everything about you. When we can be up to something that is bigger than ourselves,
Bigger than life.
So, for example, as an artist, contributing to other people, moving them, engaging them, making their lives richer, having people flourish because of what we're creating, then we feel less under the light of judgment.
Don't start judging me.
because what we're doing is about other people. When it's about us and our egos, and we're looking for praise and so on and so forth,
Please like me. Please.
then that just builds up the fear that stops us acting. Whereas if we're just doing something knowing that we're creating something that other people are going to love to engage with, then it becomes about other, and then the judgment kind of drops away to some extent. Thinking bigger than you can get you away from procrastinating, and that, may seem a little bit paradoxical.
It's a paradox.
But give it a try. And next, number 5. Discomfortable.
This what?
Discomfortable is this notion of getting comfortable with a level of discomfort.
What are you talking?
And why is this important? Because as creatives, much of the time, we're just trying to feel excited or enthusiastic. Or whatever, we're trying to enjoy the whole process. Whereas if we consider that what we have to do quite often involves a bit of discomfort.
It hurts, you know it hurts.
But that's okay. Let's get comfortable with that discomfort. So, writing a few sentences or doing the first marks on a painting or sitting down to do an edit can be uncomfortable, and it's just like, oh, I feel a bit, ugh.
I do not want to do this.
But if we can just work through that and get okay with that feeling, you're going to see your procrastination just fall away, because you'll just get used to, yeah, I feel like making a cup of tea.
Cup of tea? Yes.
But I know I've got to finish this thing. So, discomfortable. Get more comfortable with the discomfort of what you need to do. Now, if you do this one, number 6, wow, it's going to have a massive impact on your life. So we've done the allowing polarity in a few videos now, but let's take allowing to the world of procrastination. So remember that sometimes when we resist something, so if you're like, oh, I don't want to procrastinate anymore, it just means that you end up procrastinating more.
That's so true.
Because you're bringing procrastination right into your world. Whereas if we can just allow procrastination to be, then actually, paradoxically, we find ourselves not procrastinating. So let's try this allowing polarity. Now, when you say these, Ollie's pausing me because he's probably messed up the camera. Oh, he's thought of another one. Ollie doesn't like it. Yeah. What allowing statement are you going to suggest? Ollie's is better. I allow myself to procrastinate as much as I do. I allow myself to take action as much as I do. So say it really, like you mean it. And I know it feels a bit weird and all that sort of stuff, but just really try it on, because the more that you're genuinely saying it, the more impact it's going to have. So I allow myself to procrastinate as much as I do. I allow myself to take action as much as I do. Try it one more time. I allow myself to procrastinate as much as I do. I allow myself to take action as much as I do. And next, it's number 7. One of the other things that we talk about in Make Happen is being good enough. Now, most of you will reel back in horror at the phrase good enough, because you associate good enough with being mediocre. No, good enough is good enough. If you create something that is good enough to achieve what you want to achieve, then it is
Good enough.
Stop trying to reach for being the best in the world, because that is another thing that gets in the way of taking action. It's just like, it's virtually impossible to be the best in the world, so give it up.
I am the best.
It's like that may or may not come in the future, but you can be living a wonderful, flourishing, creative career by being good.
I'm good at this.
And the way you're going to get good is by doing stuff. So move towards being good enough and give up trying to be the best. And we're getting close to the end now, number 8, but this is a good one. If you don't feel like doing it now, you will never feel like doing it now. Because in the future, it will be now again.
Amen to that, brother.
And whatever feelings you've got here and now are going to be the same. One of the things that I do when somebody asks to have a meeting is, because quite often I'll say, oh, can we meet in a couple of weeks? What I try and do is I imagine having the meeting now or tomorrow. And then it's like, oh God, I don't feel like having a meeting tomorrow. I'm too busy to. I'm going to be feeling exactly the same in 2 weeks.
That's right.
So we want to get really clear that when we're putting something off, we're going to confront exactly the same emotions and same issues in the future. It's going to be the same. It's just going to be a new now. So treat the future as now, because that is how it's going to be. And the penultimate, yeah, I know I've said they're all amazing, but this one is particularly amazing. Number 9. You don't have motivation, you do motivation. So the important thing here is, like, many of us are looking to be in the right mood. We want to be feeling pumped.
I'm so pumped!
To get on with our day. And if we're not feeling pumped, then we won't do anything and we'll procrastinate and make cups of tea and tidy the studio and all that palaver. But the truth is that you create motivation by taking action. So do what you say you are going to do. If today you were going to be doing something creative and you find yourself watching YouTube videos on the rather marvellous Make Happen video channel, you want to stop now and go and take
Action!
and you will suddenly find you are motivated because you're taking action rather than the converse, which many of us want to do. We want to feel pumped to take action. No, take action to feel pumped. Okay, and this is the big one. This is the one you've been waiting for throughout the whole video. This is number 10. So one of the ways that we procrastinate is the spectre of the new shiny thing. We get lured by some new exciting idea so we can leave behind us the thing that was getting a bit difficult and go and do this really exciting thing until that one becomes difficult and hard work, usually after about 15 minutes. And then we've got another new shiny thing that we're pulled towards.
I got an idea.
No. I have a better idea.
I've got a better idea. Yes?
No, wait. I got a better idea.
But I have a better idea.
No. I have a better idea.
Is probably the best idea I have ever had.
The new shiny thing is not your friend. You think it is because you're like, oh, I've got this new great idea. It's better than any idea I've ever had before. This is the idea. Of course, until tomorrow or 2 hours later when it's no longer the great new idea.
It's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea.
I think it's a terrible idea.
This is a terrible idea.
It's fantastic.
Give up looking for the comfort of the new shiny thing and do the work through the discomfort of the thing that you're working on until you're really clear it's working or not working, not because you've got a bit bored of it. So, no more new shiny thing. We've said 10 things, but actually we have 11. One thing. What is the one thing you're going to do today that is going to move forward whatever you're up to? Now, when you focus on just one thing,
Just one thing.
it may seem like, well, you know, I've got to spend all day doing something. But actually, if you start the day doing one thing that is impacting what you're up to, you find that you then want to do more things.
I want more.
It kind of opens the door onto action and takes you away from procrastinating. Because again, with procrastinating, you know, we kind of put off this massive thing we've got to do.
I'll do it tomorrow, I promise.
But whereas when we've only got to do one thing, one simple thing, we're more likely to leap into that action. And as soon as we do that, we're like, oh, actually, I'm going to do this as well. And I'm going to do this.
I'm gonna be unstoppable!
So, for example, you could say my one thing today is I'm going to write a page of text if you're a writer. And so it's just like one page. I've just got to write one page. And then, you know, you might find you end up writing 5 pages or 10 pages.
I can't believe I'm actually doing it.
So just consider what is the one thing you can be doing today that is going to open the door on action. So we've done you a massive favour today. We have given you not 10 but 11 ways to stop procrastinating. The problem is you've used this favour in the wrong way. You are still here when you're supposed to be taking action. So stop this video right now and go and do what you know you need to do.
Go on, get out of here.
Oh, and by the way, stop procrastinating about subscribing to our channel. Yeah, I didn't get the praise that I was looking for there. Right. Nailed it! Oh, wicked, what a brilliant take. We've done a great shoot. It's the same, but better. That's my direction. The same but better. This is who I'm working with. This is a lamp. Do you like that?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, Perfect. He just said perfect, and we don't even believe in perfect. That's another video. Click on the somewhere and you'll find it. The end that I had, that I was like, I'd woven this whole fabric just for a perfect landing, and then you turned the camera off for some reason.